My Diggory, who's 7, he, still has. We call them meltdowns.
Jasper is 21 months now, so he's not even 2, and he's hit the terrible 2s. I don't know if Jax did it early as well, but
yeah, honestly.
Yeah, he's there.
My 3-year-old distraction works, and I always say to my husband, distract her.
We were in Waitrose the other day and he threw himself on the floor because he wanted jammy Dodgers and I wanted the Fox's ones with the raspberry jam. And then I just sort of left it for a few minutes and then I was just like, oh, look at this Easter stuff. And he was just like...
Distract. Not to turn it into a great big emotional, we need to talk through exactly what's just happened here, we need to completely sort this out.
Distracting them, I think, is a really good one. Yeah,
especially at that age. And in a supermarket, I'm not going to say, right, you need to sit there for 2 minutes, because it's just not realistic.
Quite often, the meltdown, the tantrum will be triggered by something completely different, or he might have got hurt in a rough and tumble, and then there's the meltdown. And my goal has to be calming this kid down, because it's horrible for everybody in the whole house.
If he's having a tantrum or screaming or crying, I'll just be like, are you okay, do you want to cuddle? And there have been times when you've just said, yeah, I want to cuddle, and then he's fine.
Sometimes it's not even their fault. You can have a child who's having a tantrum or a meltdown because you kept them up too late. Mum rage, I don't believe there's a mum who doesn't have it. I think the mums who don't get angry with their kids are the liars. Because we've all done it.
When you're in it and you're doing it all day, every day, sometimes you just lose that.
I think that comes from pressures that you put on yourself as a parent.
Feel that
My kid is 5, he should be getting dressed by now.
Yeah.
Get dressed. And you just like, instead of just listening to your kid's actual needs and having a nicer day.
And I just think kids mirror how their parents are.
Sometimes I will perhaps make a situation worse than it needed to have been, just by coming down on them too hard, and then you think, well, actually, what am I achieving?
Just calm down, just go and be in the toilet or whatever, just for 5 minutes, take a breather.
Well, I think my counting down from 10, everybody says, why do you count from 10?
Yeah, that's a good tip, actually.
Counting down from 10 gives me time
Compose yourself.
to think.
and it's hard as well if someone else is there and they're like, oh, just let him have the jammy Dodgers, and you're like, oh,
Get out of my face.